Hello, my name is Herb Ash. I'm with Beltway International Trucks. Beltway has 7 locations in the state of Maryland, from Cumberland all the way to Annapolis. You're never more than 30 minutes away from a local dealer for service and parts and for valued help. Also, Beltway is part of a bigger network. International has a network of over 600 dealerships nationwide. That being said, I wanted to share with you today the new HX, so let's go take a look.
Introduce you to the new HX. There's 4 models to choose from. This happens to be the 620. Just wanted to have a chance to take a look at the very front. It's a sleek and bold design. The beauty behind this truck, there's a lot of stake in this truck, but there's a lot of sizzle to it too. And the way that this truck is set up, it's got a little bit of both. It's going to really impress you. First off, you go to the front hood. The front hood is a Metten 3-piece Metten hood, and what that gives you is if you have any situations where you have an accident, they can replace one portion of the hood without replacing the whole hood, which will help you with uptime and also with savings on cost on this unit. Take a look at the front. The front is bold and sleek. The front grille is all metal. It's a stainless steel, and then the center section is aluminum, which is rugged, bold, and sleek. It has a stylish look to it, and it will resist chips and rocks flying up on it. So we take a look at the headlights. So the front headlights are halogen. So if you're driving in a construction zone and there's fog or there's dust, the halogen lights are clear and bright, and it's going to be a safety feature. And this is one thing that will definitely help you with safety on this truck. Also, it has daytime running lights. The main thing that you'll see with all this on the HX is they're focusing on safety, they're focusing on comfort for your drivers, and they're all focusing on strength. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make trucking in America safe, strong, and comfortable for your drivers, and that's what they're trying to do. So, in looking at the way that this is set up, you have a sleek front bumper. This one right here is aluminum. You can get in the center section. You get a toe pin. It's an available toe pin. This toe pin can handle 150,000 pounds. So if you need to pull some equipment out with your rig, or your rig needs to be pulled out of a compromising situation, that toe pin will do it, and that is 150,000 pounds. Also, you have the availability of front tow hooks. And the front tow hooks is another safety feature that you'll be able to use to safely pull things out if you need to. I also want to point you to the center emblem. The center emblem is raised. The good thing about having a raised center emblem is when your driver is driving down the road, he will know positioning of coming down the road where he is on the road so he can stay within the lanes. That is really important as a safety feature. Okay, let's look under the hood. As you can see, it's lightweight and you can lift it with one hand. Okay, so you have 2 engine options in this. You can go with the optional N13, which has 475 horsepower and 1,700 foot-pounds of torque. Or you could go with what we have in this unit, which is the Cummins ISX, and it has 600 horsepower with 2,050 foot-pounds of torque. As you can see, you have color-coded wiring here, where it makes it easy to track down any situations that you may have with bodybuilding or any electrical wiring. Also, the fluids. If you look at your fluids, they're easy to access, easy to read, and they're both located on the driver's and the passenger side of the thing. Let's take a look at the cab. The cab is all aluminum, lightweight, very rugged, very durable. The door handle, it's recessed, it's rugged, it is very sturdy, long-lasting. The grab handle is sturdy, it's strong, and it'll help your drivers get up and in and out without injury. The cab has an air ride suspension, which is really important for comfort. It'll really help out your drivers as they are driving down the road in rough conditions. Let's go ahead and take a look inside, okay? So this is where this truck really shines. You have steak and then you have sizzle. This is where the steak really sizzles. You have a lot of features in here that are just top notch, and it's going to help you with driver retention, which is so important. First off, you have 2 trim levels. This is a standard trim level, which is luxurious and nice. You could also upgrade to the premium trim level, which is also available. If you notice over here, we have overhead bins, which are standard, and you have dual bins with netting, which will hold maps and things that your drivers will need without them falling down. Also, if you take a look over here, we have standard power windows and door locks. Also, if you take a look at the steering wheel, we have standard tilt and telescope steering wheel. It's bold, it's sleek, it has easy grab handles on it. It makes for a comfortable fit, a very nice cockpit design inside this unit. Also, when you take a look over at all of your instrument panel, your controls, your dash has your speedometer and your tachometer all built into one, which is state-of-the-art, and it is best in class. Everything is easily readable and easy to monitor on the road. The buttons, you take a look at the buttons. These are sturdy, they're strong. When you flip a button, you know that it's engaged and you know that it's doing its job, and it will give you many years of use instead of cheap toggles that competitors have. When you come over to the transmission, you take a look at the transmission. You have 4 different options on transmissions. You can go with the Eaton Fuller 10-speed, 18-speed, or you can do the Ultra Shift automatic transmission. It's an auto shift transmission, or you can even go up to the Allison automatic transmission, which gives you greater versatility if you're going to hire a driver that can't drive a manual or is getting older and you need to have that extra capacity. You can go ahead and go with the automatic. As for the windshield, if you take a look at the windshield, the beauty behind this windshield, you have options on the windshield. You can either go with a single or a dual windshield. The dual windshield will allow you to have one side replaced if there is a ding or a rock chip, or you can have the ergonomic single windshield that goes as a panoramic view. Another nice thing which you should take a look at over here is that you can see the visibility. This is another thing about safety and comfort for your driver. Your driver can look out and he can see 14 feet to the ground. So if little kids come out on the road, he will be able to see that. And also, if he's working in a construction zone and he's getting in tight areas, he will be able to see and maneuver easily throughout. Another nice thing about this interior is that it is the cab depth. The actual width of the cab is 1 foot wider than the T800, so it gives more space for your driver. Plus, if he has a passenger to come along also, it'll give you more space. And it's got a beautiful cockpit design. The interior lights are all LED, and they are also standard. So with that being said, let's go take a look back outside. Okay, I want to show you the strength of this unit and show you the reason why the International is making trucking in America strong again. Let me show you this. Starting out with the front suspension, you have options on the front suspension from anywhere from 14,000 to 23,000 pounds. You come back here to your fuel tanks. Your fuel tanks, you have options anywhere from a 60-gallon single fuel tank all the way up to duals, which will equal an impressive 240 gallons of fuel if you need it for long hauls. What that means to you is you don't have to stop. You can continue on down the road. CA. You have clear CA on the back of the cab. That means that your body fitters can move the body closer to the front and get you greater capacity, and there's no obstructions in the CA.
So International and the HX, they're using huck bolt fasteners on the frame rails, so you never have to worry about torquing them or retightening them. So on the HX, they use a single frame rail. Single frame rail is less weight. It has a 3.5 million RPM capacity on it. It reduces corrosion because you don't have to have a dual frame rail, and plus it's best in class in the industry. So on the suspension, the rear suspension, you go anywhere from a 40,000 pound suspension all the way up to an impressive 52,000 pounds. What wraps all this whole thing up is that this whole truck, you get an impressive 1-year unlimited mileage warranty through it all. So what International has done with the HX, it has taken trucking in America and has made it more comfortable, more safe, stronger, and ultimately, it has made trucking in America great again. Thank you.